Last time on Read Only Memories. Have some spoiled milk.
Whoa! This is... Forget the other stuff. I'll tell you what you want to know if you trade me this.
What?
Really? That's fantastic. We've been carrying it around for so long, and finally...
What? You actually thought I was serious? Please. That's garbage.
Fine.
And so it continues. Whoa, that is a funky 4.
Okay, let's check out what is going on at KCOB now.
Okay, yeah, so let's go ahead and check out the KOSS, or the COS. Let's go.
Here we are. The COS.io Corporation office building.
Alright.
It looks like most of the businesses on this block are a part of the same corporate coalition under COS.io.
Is that important?
Well, perhaps. At the very least, it means it's unlikely they're the ones interfering with Augmented Eye's articles.
Mm-hmm.
Not impossible, but unlikely.
How so? I guess we'll have to look further afield. Says you.
Generally, the companies in a coalition don't have a whole lot of overlap. Augmented Eye is a news app focused on local tech and culture stories, with an emphasis on hybrids' rights and cybernetics issues. None of the other companies in the coalition cover news, so they aren't related at all, which is very much standard practice for these groups.
Okay.
They have nothing to gain by inviting companies with whom they compete, and thus none of them would benefit by trying to undermine Augmented Eye's credibility as a news source.
Can you tell me more about these coalitions?
In the early 2020s, the California government was pretty much going bankrupt.
Okay.
A poor national economy and repeated voter initiatives meant the state didn't have the tax revenue to continue running municipal services. They kept pushing the tax burden down the totem pole until poorer cities were just flat broke.
Oh shit.
No police, no road work, complete public service collapse.
Well, fuck.
Then, one of the smaller cities sold all of their public infrastructure, police and fire included, to a private corporation.
Oh.
This was eventually challenged in court, but several Silicon Valley corporations started a grassroots initiative to have citizens pass an amendment to the state constitution allowing it.
Okay.
They succeeded, and most of the major cities in the state sold off their public services to private corporations. Some places, like Los Angeles, just sold to the highest bidder.
Damn. Okay.
Which is probably why LA is essentially in a constant gang turf war, with one side wearing the uniforms of the studio-owned police forces.
Damn. That's crazy. I'm listening.
The cities in the Bay Area were a little more selective, and most of the municipal services are owned by multi-corporation coalitions. They split the bill of running the city between them and keep each other from being too corrupt in their usage of the police force and such, from fear of a PR disaster and being kicked out of the coalition.
Okay.
It means there isn't as much money going around, which is why the NSFPD's equipment is out of date and the meshnet is so successful over normal cable networks. After all, without the promise of a city infrastructure bought and paid for, the corporations all treat running the city like a charity and PR stunt.
Well, shit.
But at least the police aren't irredeemably corrupt. The fire trucks still show up on time, and the water runs to all parts of the city.
Well, that's good.
That can't be said for some areas of the state.
I didn't realize things were that bad elsewhere. Why hasn't the federal government stepped in?
I haven't spent enough time learning about the subject, or politics in general, to give you an educated answer.
Aw, man.
If I go by the posts people make on the meshnet, I'd say a combination of having bigger fish to fry and caving to corporate pressure.
Oh, okay.
People seem certain that the larger multinational companies would love to be able to buy their own towns on a national scale, and are pumping money into Congress to try and make that happen.
I see.
They hold up Neo-SF as an example of their success, while trying to bury the problems in LA as an anomaly.
Makes sense.
Combine that with unrest abroad, and I guess they don't have a whole lot of motivation to try and stop it. Historical precedent seems to lend credence to this interpretation, if you're willing to believe my hasty readings on the subject.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks for filling me in.
You're welcome. I am happy to assist.
Interesting. Okay, so... Man, that is kind of terrifying, but okay. Good listener, hey, I got an achievement. Alright, of course we have to look at the plants. Terrain doesn't seem to have any data on the species. It must have been crossbred for the most genetic beauty. Can I touch it? Thanks to a new environmentalist ordinance, tampering with a bioplanter gets a stronger community service sentence than most misdemeanors. Oh, okay. Can I talk to it? Hey there, little one. How's it growing? Oh, I appreciate that. Bulbitis riparia? One of the more popular display ferns in recent times. Expensive, given the cost of caring for it. The species is native to threatened tropical forests, but it became a popular import after being endorsed by a former child star turned conservationist. Oh, that's not the word that I thought it was going to be used. Do you want spoiled milk? This plant is sealed. Try the other plant. Well, I can't. How about this one? The plant sits safely enclosed in its isolated ecosystem. You can't touch it. It's an enclosed planter. Damn it. Well, there's another car. A 2862 Ziz CR coupe. CR4 coupe. Perfect for letting everyone know you spent a fortune on blah 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 blah. Okay, do you want spoiled milk? You approach the car with the intent to pour your spoiled milk on the windshield. But the coupe's wiper are already alerted and stand primed at the ready, daring you to try. That's actually pretty great. Ooh, there's trees. These trees are genuine, real roof trees. These became all the rage back in the 40s. Many companies sponsor roof trees. They used to sponsor animals, but after the York's raccoon blackout of 2060, they stopped that practice. Oh god. Well, I guess we can go in after we look at the sign. The Quaaaaaaaaaack Corporation office building employs a pretty fancy interactive screen out front. If they can keep it outdoors, the electrical work and it must be on another level. Touch it? That sign is not yours! God damn it, can I talk to it? It's voice controlled. The screen begins to cycle through the business listings and your available options. Do you want, ooh, those damn headphones. The sign already speaks everything it prints. Ah. Okay, well, I guess we can go inside. The KCOB door is automatic. You don't need to wonder if you push or pull. Oh, I don't need my ID card. Can I talk to the door? You're preferred to only converse with revolving doors. Alright, let's go in.
The meshnet says Augmented Eye's SF office is run by an individual named Zin, and Tomcat confirmed she's expecting us.
Okay.
All we have to do now is head up and talk to her.
Okie dokie.
No shenanigans this time.
No shenanigans. Ooh, what is this? IK-47? Looks like Kirby. Zin's IK-47 Executive Series ROM, designed for office and high-level account maintenance. Can I touch it? Better leave it. Looks to be in the middle of high-value calculation work. Oh. Can I talk to it?
The IK-47 aren't known for being verbose. Better
Aw.
leave it.
Fine. Photograph. A picture of toupee is an odd thing to frame. Oh wait, that's an animal of some kind. Can I touch it? You pick up the frame to examine it. There's no secret compartment hidden in the back.
You're adventuring in all the wrong places.
Hey, I'm sorry. Can I talk to it? It would be easier to talk if talk to if there were less hair and more distinguishable features. Holy shit, I can't talk. Motivational poster. You didn't know people still hung up motivational posters, unironically. Can I touch it? You couldn't be bothered to take this. As inspirational as it is, the walls at home are too dangerous to touch. Also, you know, theft. That's true. Can I talk to it? It seemed perfectly happy with the one-sided conversation it's having with the office. Wow, I just got wrecked. Super spoiled milk. Gross. The poster changed. The kitchen is the heart of your home. Be sure to keep it clean. Ooh, a plant. The professional care these plants receive puts your well-intentioned yet misguided overwatering to shame. You reach out and scoot the plant an inch or two to the left. Oh my god, there! Perfectly symmetrical now. What harmony. That's actually amazing. I didn't even notice it was not symmetrical. That's fucking hilarious. I got an achievement for that too. Their leaves glimmer in the sun. They seem almost too perfect. Too pristine. Wait, they're fake! Can I touch it? No. Moving it even one more inch would ruin this beautiful symmetry. Everything must be in order. Window. Can I touch it? Zin's window. You can see the Bay Bridge from here. Can I touch it?
Please don't open that.
Oh,
it's
what?
chilly.
Whoa, man, you look fucking gnarly. Can I talk to the window? That's a window, not your bathroom mirror. No time for embarrassing pep toss. It'll get jealous. Oh, that's the family link. Ah, yeah, a super family link. This plays all of the old hits like Yonkey's Peninsula, Water Rash, and Super Slug 3 Revenge of the Super Slug. Cool. Can I touch it? It's not plugged into the monitor. And your imagination is only so powerful. Come on, I just want to touch stuff. That's just an old rumor. You're not actually supposed to blow into the cartridge. Oh my god, I remember doing that. Stash of video games. Ooh. Sweet! An unopened duck game! Oh my god, seriously, duck game is everywhere! This game gives me the urge to start quacking uncontrollably. Is something wrong with me? Quack, 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 quack.
Maybe later if you find something educational.
Okay.
Or an adventure game.
Yeah.
Your investigative skills could use a tickle.
Oh yeah. Tickle me, baby. Shoot. Voice controls weren't popularized until the next generation of games. Monitor. The monitor has a live updating weather forecast in the bottom corner of the screen. Okay. Zin seems like the type of person who'd punish someone for fiddling with the settings. We barely even know them. Thin poster. One of those bland office paintings. It just looks like color splotches on and off white background. That's the best. Even stealing a boring office painting counts as art theft, you know? Can I talk to it? The painting doesn't speak to you, so you don't speak either. Not my style, but I like the warm tones. Can I touch it? No finger painting on the canvas either. Oh. Your move, Spilacci. Oh, ooh, another plant. It's a jade plant. Zen must really love her desk plant. It's been meticulously trimmed and treated. Human hands would only sully this little flawless foliage. This plant probably gets sung to in between its hourly sprites and daily soil massages. Oh my god. Okay, finally, let's talk to this person. Sup, girl? A sharp-dressed woman stares you down. Don't look away. Can I touch you? No need to shake her hand before you speak. Okay, fine.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Augmented Eye.
What's up?
You must be the journalist my network admin said would be showing up.
Yeah.
Have a seat. Would you like a drink?
No thank you. Water would be nice. Aha, see! Hot would hit the spot. Thanks, but no thanks. You know what? I would like some water, please.
My assistant will bring it right away.
Ooh. Is it the
Look,
curvy?
I'll start off by saying I'm a little uncomfortable about bringing in another journalist to look into this.
Hey man, you can trust me.
Whatever you dig up, I'll have to explain to the rest of the press. But it's still better than the other options. Chances are I have another corporation scoping out my territory. If they aren't in the coalition, they'll be expecting a corporate spy, not a news hound.
Okay.
If they are in the coalition, it won't look good for me to send in my own reporters against my allies. Even if I do end up being right. So if I'm damned either way, I'd rather it be by the media. At least then we can fight back on a familiar battlefield. Now,
Alright.
what do you know about our problem here?
Someone is tampering with your articles on the mesh?
That's the long and short of it. My network admin is pulling their hair out over it. I'm not going to pretend I understand everything they say, but from what I understand, the changes to our articles aren't being made from inside our network. The versions on our servers are still the originals, but at some point after they hit the mesh, they get changed. I'm hoping that you could do some digging, maybe hit up your contacts and get a lead on who might be doing it.
Alright.
Even if I have to get answers from the nightly news, it will be a big help.
What kinds of changes are being made?
Mostly little things. Word choice, tone of the writing, things that make the writer appear more or less extreme on a topic.
Okay.
So far, almost all of the edits seem to be making our articles more positive on new technologies coming out, and more critical of organizations like the Human Revolution.
Oh shit.
That's actually what tipped us off. A harsh criticism one of my writers made about the Human Revolution protests was changed to be downright vitriolic, and I had a hell of a time putting out the fires.
Huh.
My writers and readers aren't exactly fans of them, but I'd rather not pick fights with the Human Revolution if I don't have to.
So why are you so sure this isn't an inside job?
I guess I'm not, but my network admin assures me it's all coming from somewhere else. They told me that they tore out all of the routers that broadcast to the mesh and replaced them with fresh ones. All kinds of tricks involving IP addresses and DNS changes that I'm not going to even begin to claim to understand. I pay them big bucks, so I'm inclined to believe them unless you dig up something that tells me otherwise.
Okay. Do you have any idea where I should start looking?
Not really. My admin says that only someone with intimate access to Parallax's network protocols could make these kind of changes as something passes across the net.
Oh shit.
Personally, I think it's a clever hacker rather than someone inside Parallax itself.
Okay.
The public trust rating of Parallax makes them look like a saint among wolves, so their control over the mesh network provisions is strangling. It's trivially easy to set up ROMs to use a different OS than LIPS or a different meshnet protocol without that trust. Or, you know, Parallax is abusing its power to spread pro-tech propaganda. Doubtful they need to. I'm sure you'll be a good journo and bring me back the right answer.
Okay. That's a start.
I know tin hat conspiracies aren't an ideal start, but it's the best we can do with the info we have. Anything else I can tell you, off the record? If you want it on the record, it'll cost you your firstborn and a really good cigar.
My god. Can you think of any reason why you're being targeted?
Like what? There isn't much more I can tell you about Augmented Eye, really. It's a fairly simple and straightforward operation, if I say so myself. We started off in Venezuela as a sleek current events and news organization in 2055. Almost 10 years ago now. We focus on more in-depth reporting of on-the-street happenings, on top of major news. We're one of the few good ones left. Once folks in other cities saw the type of reporting we do, they all clamored for it. They invested in the right places, and it paid off. Cos.io Corp is happy to have us here in the OSF. It wasn't until hybrid tech started hitting the public sphere that we had to make any changes to our model. All of that said, I can't see why anyone would target us. Unless they're just trying to embroil us in a mudslinging match with the human revolution, and there are much more direct ways of making that happen.
Know if anyone else has articles being manipulated?
Alright, look. I wasn't going to tell you this. If it gets out, I'd have to answer some really hard questions. So, if you didn't hear this from me, you might want to go check out TMI Entertainment and Charlie Nova.
Okay.
That's all I'll say. And remember, you take a bite out of him with my name as your defense, I drop you fast.
Okay. What's the real reason you're bringing in outside help? Your own journalists should be able to handle digging up some dirt on a hacker.
What? Not wanting to answer prying questions from my coalition board isn't a good enough reason? 'Cause I'd really like to avoid that. And look, you've covered culture wars, right? My journalists are good, but they're mostly good at gadget reviews, implant releases, not taking too many stims so they remember what they did at raves for the after-party reports. This needs an investigative journalist with serious contacts, not tech personalities.
Well, shit.
The fact that my
Funny.
network admin recommended you to me means you probably know the right people. Now, does that cover it? I'd like to remove my nose from your ass.
Alright. That's it for now. I'll get back to you if I have more questions.
No, don't bother. In hindsight, I probably should have been a bit more circumspect about speaking to you.
Alright.
Plausible deniability and all that. I won't ask you to lie in anything you write, but do remember you got in contact with me not even secondhand, but third-hand. I
Okay.
certainly didn't sick you on anyone. Wink wink, nudge nudge, or whatever.
Wink,
If you need anything else, have your person get with my person. Don't come here directly.
Okay.
Now, I'd show you the door, but you know the way. And this isn't the only fire I'm trying to put out.
Okie dokie.
Good luck, and goodbye.
Well, alright.
That was more confrontational than I'd have expected, considering she was the one needing help.
Yeah, for real.
She never brought you that water either. Is it always like this?
Who knows? She knows the game, but we didn't walk away with nothing. People don't usually give away much. Secrets are expensive. Without lies, there wouldn't be much to write about. She knows the game.
Very true. I will admit that I am interested in the possibility of a link back to Parallax. If all of this really is due to somebody manipulating the mesh net on the inside, it may give us the leverage we need to find out what happened to Hayden once and for all.
Ye-
That said, I will take care not to get my hopes up. We should make no assumptions when investigating, lest we lead ourselves down a false path.
Okay.
Anyway, seems like our next step is... What the...
What? What? Oh my god, I have goosebumps. What the
Sin!
What the fuck? Oh, what the hell happened? Oh no, we need to go help her. We need to go help her.
It's too late. Considering the angle and height of the fall, rendering suitable aid is beyond our capabilities now.
What the fuck?
Your desire is laudable, but emergency services are already on the way. They will assist her as much as they can.
What the
We
hell?
should head back to her office and see if we can determine what happened here.
Oh my god, I did not expect that. Oh my god, I have goosebumps. Oh my god.
Perhaps we can still dispense justice.
Yeah.
It looks like the desk has been cleared off.
What?
Let's take a look around.
fuck?
Be careful not to disturb any evidence.
Okay.
The police will be here soon.
Alright. Oh my god, the IK-47. Even a ROM like that doesn't deserve an end like this. Can I touch it? Don't touch it! It's still evidence, and there's no putting it back together. The audio receptors are one of its more visibly damaged parts. Well, there's the fucking jade plant again. The flawless footage hath fallen. Can't fix it. No use trying. It's a big greenhouse in the sky now. Or it's in the big greenhouse in the sky now. Wow. Man, I'm sorry, plant. R.I.P. Okay, well...
My thermal sensors only detect a single set of lingering footprints, and they end almost 3 feet away from the window. Considering the density of this glass, I can't imagine Zin jumped from that far and managed to throw herself through the pane without help. But who could have done it? I don't see any obvious marks on the floor, or any other thermal hotspots.
You're saying no one else was in here?
It doesn't look like it.
Shit. It's too dangerous to even get close by the window. Why did the...
Her personal computer is not password protected at the moment.
Okay.
Give me a moment to look through her files.
Okie dokie.
Best to keep your fingerprints off of the keyboard. Most of this isn't very interesting. Committee reports, financials, article submissions. Oh, here we go. According to this email between Zin and her network admin, her lead on TMI Entertainment is a little more solid than she led us to believe.
Okay.
The admin ran a web crawler looking for changes in writing styles. Some blog posts by their head anchor Charlie Nova stood out like a sore thumb. Apparently he's a bit pompous, if in an affable way, and his blog usually just details his day-to-day life. But ever since the human revolution has been in town, he's been smearing them with more venom than you'd expect, considering how neutral his on-air reporting has been.
Interesting.
Zin seemed to think he was just complaining about the protesters fouling up traffic, and whoever is manipulating these posts spun it to make him look critical of the movement as a whole. Just like the Augmented Eye journalist. This Charlie fellow is the one we need to talk to.
Yeah, for real.
We should go. There isn't anything else here, and the police are almost on the scene.
Okay.
Son of a... I should have figured the two of you would be here. You just won't stay out of trouble no matter what I say, will you?
Hey, Lexi. Lay off, will ya? You don't know what you're talking about. This is a total misunderstanding. I don't know what to say. Should I be like, you know, aggressive or not? This is a total misunderstanding.
I assure you, Detective Rivers, we are merely in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, for real.
We had an appointment with Zin to discuss a possible lead and found her office in this state of disrepair.
Oh shit, we lying
Yes,
to
you
her?
did. Damn it. Fine. Get the hell out of here before anyone else shows up.
Okay.
We'll chat about the case more when I'm not busy scraping bodies off the pavement. You hear me?
Alright.
Certainly, Detective Rivers. I'll forward you a report of what we know immediately, and we can speak further at a later time.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, whatever. Get moving.
Okay. Bye. Oh my god. Why did you lie to Lexi? We could have told her about the articles. I didn't think she would buy it. She wouldn't have from me.
Because it's better this way. We are chasing smoke trails. You think she would assist such an unlikely investigation?
That's true.
I do not need you to infer upon my motivations or highlight my duplicity.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Detective Rivers has every bit of information that Zin gave us on that computer. Her investigation will not be hampered by our absence, whereas ours is halted if we're stuck giving answers she can just as well get from a hard drive.
That's true.
Literally.
Okay.
Has it
Literally.
occurred to you that whoever threw Zin out of that window could be after the same thing we are, except to silence the story rather than to get it out? We have little time for fooling about and must get to Charlie Nova before something happens to him too.
Okay.
Now, unless you have further recriminations to level at me, we must not squander the time my dishonesty bought us.
Okay.
I have highlighted the main Neo-SF offices for TMI Entertainment on your map.
Alright.
Let's go!
Okay. Holy shit, that was intense. I didn't expect that. Okay. Well, let's just fucking go.
Quack, 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 quack.